Hi everyone, Jess here, and today I'm joined with Inigo Arsuaga, a digital transformation and aviation expert at FPT Software. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thanks, Jess. I'm happy to be here.
Well, it's great to have you. So you're going to be joining us at ATW America to discuss efficiency in aviation, and that's sort of putting it broadly. But before we get into more detail on your session, can we start with a broad overview of how you see the industry at the moment? What are the major challenges and opportunities that are emerging?
I think it is exciting moment for the industry. I think all over the world, all over kind of industries, but for aviation, especially, it's very exciting because the changes are coming in two different fronts. One is hardware. Looks like we are embarking in a new world of SAF, sustainable aviation fuels, new propulsion systems, eVTOLs, hydrogen. So it's like something that is coming very promising. And the other side is software. So of course we are all in this new world of AI, ML that can lead to automation of processes, a lot of big benefits, but also I think it comes with a slight challenge for the aviation world, that it can make some companies lose the focus on what is their main goal, which is moving passengers from A to B efficiently and as economically possible. So yeah, that's always comes like they can get a little bit distracted with from their main goals.
Absolutely, yeah, sort of shiny new innovations and sometimes they're not actually adding to the fundamentals.
Yeah. And
So
some organizations also, they try to close maybe the technological gap that they have from the previous years very quickly, and maybe they might be not doing the right steps, or they're putting the right foundations to kind of achieve these kind of benefits of new technology.
okay, that's really interesting. So it's really important to start with the foundations before you try and sort of springboard it into anything else. So if we think about data specifically, how do you think the industry can leverage data to drive innovation and growth? I know that's quite a broad question.
Yeah, well, I think from maybe 5 years ago, something like that, there is a real consensus that data, it's very important and it's something that needs to be leveraged. It's not just having data and collecting data, it's how you use that data to benefit your business. So there are analytics use cases like predictive maintenance, for example, but sometimes they are done in-house, and there is a challenge on how you industrialize, how you create finalized products on that, and how you can integrate within your organization all these processes. Also, some other maybe not technological and not sometimes overseen. It's to have a robust data governance system into your organization. Governance system that can enable the organizations to get a little bit of the benefits of the data, and to enable the different workers that they have already in the organization to build their own solutions, to test their own solutions, and also to deploy the solution for the rest of the company. So I think this is important. And talking about the workers, also talent, I think it's an important thing. So now that when a worker learns a lot of new technologies and learns a lot of new skills in AI or ML in a aviation organization, maybe they think on jumping to some more other industries that they might pay them more, and they might leave the organizations. So I think it's very important for the organizations themselves to be ready for these changes and to prepare the next generation of workers that they are going to have enough knowledge on carry on the job.
Absolutely, and I think the talent crisis is something that we speak about a lot in the industry. There's a real brain drain that everyone's sort of very aware of, and one of the interesting aspects that people touch on is that technology can actually be used to tie us over while we're in a sort of shortage, and if it's leveraged right, it can be a real asset overcoming that challenge as well. Is that something you would see?
Yeah. I would say that the technology itself needs to be leveraged to fulfill the business functions. So it is very important that when we deploy the data and we start leveraging some of this technology, that this is in correspondence of what are the business processes, and the data replicates a little bit the business. Now it hasn't been used as much, but something like a digital twin, or having a big data ontology and a big data and a robust data the data foundation is very important for the different companies to start getting the benefits of the technology.
Absolutely, and we touched on a couple of challenges already, but sustainability really is the major one when everyone's talking and thinking about aviation. How do you see sustainability shaping aviation growth for the long term?
I think nowadays we are in a point that on sustainability that we are starting to measure the impact, and every company is taking measures on how much CO2 impact they have, how much their operations impact the environment, systemizing this kind of work. Then the next thing will be how we can use this information that we are gathering to be more clever on routes, on operations, on the decisions that we make to make everything more sustainable. So we are I think in the brink of that point, from getting the information and having actionable insights on those information points that we have.
Absolutely, that makes sense. And like I said, you're going to be joining us at ATW Americas pretty soon, and your session is about achieving efficiency in aviation. Are you able to give us a little more insight into what that's gonna hold?
Well, it would be efficiency can be two different things. It can be, okay, how I'm going to have less CO2 impact, how I'm going to operate more efficiently, but also it's what underlying that, what drives us towards there. So it is more like, okay, how we can achieve the efficiency into our processes to be leaner, to be easier to achieve, to be easier to transition from one worker that we mentioned before to a new worker that hasn't got as much as experience and knowledge on the area as the next one. So all these things enabled by the new technologies like AI, ML, and recommendation systems and knowledge gathering can help us. I think it can help us a lot. So this is what is going to be a little bit my talk about.
That's great. So I look forward to seeing it. But aside from your session, what else are you most looking forward to at the event?
Well, as we are also passionate about aviation, we are an IT company, but we are very passionate about aviation. Myself, I have a long aviation background. I want to find people with a similar mindset, learn also about new challenges that aviation stakeholders are facing, have insightful conversations, and come up with a new ideas to solve those challenges. So that's the goal for us.
Fantastic. Well, we look forward to having you at the event.
Thank you very much. I will be looking forward to it.